Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. That I'm furious, that's an understatement. But hey, I will keep it down as much as I want. We have a problem here, and I hate when my predictions, especially when they're bad, they fulfill. I hate when that happens. But hey, here is another one, and this is going to have big consequences, tragic consequences for Romania and the Romanians. Al Capone, which is the United States of America, or the people behind the United States of America, come for payback. They come to Romania and say, now you owe me, now it's time for you to do something for me. And Romania will do it. Because the people that are in charge of Romania owe Al Capone certain things. And Romania is going to go and get into hot war with Russia. I guarantee you that is most likely to happen. You just have to connect the dots. They are right here. I said it before. The Americans will get Romanians to fight the Russians because the Ukrainians ran out of people. Their counteroffensive is dead. The economy is going down. The support is dissipating, disappearing. They need a new front. And that is the fresh blood of Romanians. You think I'm joking again? Watch this. Right here, my friends. You see that? Ukrainska Pravda. It's from today, Friday. Romania and US to conduct exercises with Ukraine, which is at war in the Black Sea and Danube Delta. Now you tell me that this is not an 100% accident that will happen? And then you're going to have the Romanians claiming they have to react in self-defense together with NATO? Are you telling me that's what it is? I made in many videos before, I stated that this was going to happen. I thought that the Brits will bring Navy ships, the Royal Navy, in the Black Sea to help supposedly create a grain corridor and protect the seas over there, the seas, the ships. I thought the Americans will do the same thing. But these guys are even doing more than that. They conduct a military exercise with Ukraine. Do you think that the Russians will not shoot at them if they choose to? And I think they will. Don't you think? Don't you think that accidents will not happen here? Here. You see this right here? The bottom one? NATO, US challenge Russia. Proposal to attack Russian ships in the Black Sea, tralala. This is not the only one that was over there that I made. When the Russians withdrew from the grain deal, I said these guys were going to intervene and the Americans and the British in the Black Sea, and there will be a hot war right there. Right, it's a challenge. Let's read what these idiots are saying. The Romanian and the US navies are organizing Sea Breeze 23.3, a multinational exercise that will take place from 11. So the war will start soon, Romanians. Get ready, leave the country, or go and you're gonna get mobilized. You'll see. From 11 to 15 September in the Black Sea and Danube Delta. So let's see where that is. That is right here. This is Romania that's gonna be at war pretty soon because they need a new front and they need fresh blood. You watch it. And then they will be the victims. They will be the ones that were attacked. They will be in self-defense because it's Americans who remember what Charles de Gaulle used to say when he met his counterparts in Europe. He said, remember two things, Europeans. One, the Americans don't live in Europe. And the second one is England is an island. Why do you think he said that? Because they stick their nose and these guys are going to have the consequences. And the same with the British. They're still away. Whatever happens in Europe, they are insulated. They're outside of it. This is just as in a nutshell right here. Right now, when Romania is going to be attacked, unprovoked and all this bullshit, What do you think the Americans will do? Will help you fight them, like they help them, the Ukrainians. And remember what happened with Americans when they lost, let's say, or they backed their friends in Afghanistan. You remember what they did in Iraq? You remember what they did? You're gonna have a fucked up country. You're gonna be, I'm telling you, because look how they defended the Afghanis. Look how they defended the Iraqis. Where are they right now? Where's the freedom and democracy? Gone. Not even. What's that? What's that? So these friends of yours, and it's not Americans, not even these politicians. It's behind them, and it's not the elites like people with money. Don't you think that it's I don't know, Musk, Elon Musk, or it's the other guy Bezos or Zuckerberg or these losers with money? No, I'm saying losers because if these guys, the real owners of America, want to take care of these guys, they will lose in 1 second. All these guys could be rounded up with warrants. All the guys that I mentioned by the real guys. But the real guys will never be taken out of office. Why? Because they have the guns. That's the main thing. Oh my God, it's so irritating. Just look at how they brought democracy, how they defended their friends. Look what's going on in Far East, my friends. Anyway, you're gonna go to war, that's fine. I'm here, so I'm just gonna watch you defend freedom and my democracy. So let's read this article here. European Pravda, with reference to the press services of the Romanian Navy. Good job. Military personnel from Bulgaria, France, United Kingdom, Turkey, and Ukraine will also take part in exercise. You ready? Ready? World War III already started. No problem. The main purpose of the exercise is to develop. Now this is weasel talk. What's going to be this paragraph? I can smell it. That's what it is. The main purpose of the exercise is to develop interoperability and tactical compatibility between the participating countries in the field of countering explosive ordnance, in particular sea mines, in order to ensure freedom of navigation, love, happiness, and free sex and free meal. Okay, that's from me. The Romanian Navy will be represented by the Sublocotenent, under lieutenant, or how do you call it, Alexandru Accente vessel. Alexandru Accente vessel. All right, the Venus fast diving ship, the Posada armored personal carrier, 3 amphibious armored personal carriers, assault boats, and other vessels, as well as explosive ordnance disposal specialists, marines, and staff officers. They were just defensive. They just, what was the word here they said? Develop interoperability and tactical compatibility. The United States will be represented by a Poseidon Maritime Patrol. They start slow. And reconnaissance aircraft, just slow. Demining divers with boats and special equipment. Other participating countries will send divers, explosive ordnance, disposal specialists, and staff officers, because that's what they say. And you believe them. And I believe them 100%. The situation in the Black Sea on the Danube remains tense due to the Russian provocations. Russian troops are systematically attacking Ukrainian ports on the Danube and blocking navigation in the Black Sea. Alright, they're not blocking, but that's a different story. Now, let's see what's going on here. So, as I said, this is where the thing will happen, and let me show you where the Danube Delta is. Right here, right? Sulina, Chilia, Sulina, Sfântu Gheorghe. These are the 3 big arms that the Danube River that comes like here, goes around here, and then diverts here, and then one more here, and then this is between Ukraine and Romania. Anyway, so this used to be Romania, but Romanians are idiots, so they just don't. Unbelievable. So they will do it in this area. Now this is also here, right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little piece of shit right here. This is the Snake Island right here. See how close it is? Right here. So they're going to do this something here as well. Do you think the Russians will just look at this? And that's fine, nothing to see. You're going to go to war. You're going to go to war. This guy's going to push you. Al Capone comes back for you owe him. You owe Al Capone, my friends. And if you don't know who Al Capone is, I explained it yesterday, and I claim copyright rights for that. Al Capone is a country that uses a certain kind of behavior and activity like Al Capone, used. You watch that video, you understand who and what I'm talking about. Al Capone helps you, promotes you, opens doors for you, gets you in a position, and then he's gonna come for, hey, now pay back. You owe me. That's exactly what happens with Romanians. They will defend you. They brought freedom, democracy, capitalism. Yeah, where is your military in Romania? In your ass. That's where it's at. They limited. How many you got? I think about 50,000, most of them officers. Well, it's okay, fighters we can have. Anyway, you're under occupation, politically, militarily, and economically. What do you produce? Shit. What do you produce, Romania, besides... Oh, yeah. What do you produce? You just consume. You consume with the money that you receive from the European Union. What's the biggest employer in Romania? The state. Where is the money coming since you don't produce squat? European Union. Where is your national debt now? Skyrocketed. That idiot Ceausescu left you with zero. They left you with money in the bank. Where is that at? How many billions of dollars are you in debt right now? And produce what? What do you produce? Jesus. Tell me what do you produce? Not even wine anymore. Well, you produce wine, but anyway, the French and the Italians limited you in the European Union. Remember that one? We said, no, Romania cannot produce this much wine. We produce wine. You produce this amount, this amount, this amount. Like the communists did it, pre-planning economy. You were going to do it here, we're going to do it here. You're going to, no, this town is going to do this town is going to produce this town is going to be a metallurgical town, this one is going to be an auto producing company, this one is going to produce, beef and whatever. That's how the communists did. Yeah. You don't think you're going to go to war? Don't you think this is an escalation? You can say, well, it's within our right. It is. It is 100%. But I know how to fight, and I had all kind of things, okay? But I don't go at 1 a.m. or 11 p.m. in a bad neighborhood. It's my right to go in a bar. I don't go and say, hey, and I go with let's say I go with a pretty lady. Hey, let's have some fun. I don't go to that bar in that neighborhood. I can go. I'm free to go. Don't you think that I create some problems for myself? Why do I want to do that? Unless Al Capone calls me and tells me to go over there. And in case something happens, Al Capone will help me. And we're going to get another idiot like me to help me. Do you think he's going to get involved? He's going to get all those guys. Bulgaria, who else? Turkey and others. They will fight. You are going to fight someone else's war. And that's not the United States is necessary. It's people who own the United States. Someone else's war. With your children, your husbands, your brothers, your sisters, whomever. Good luck. Good luck. Anyway, I'm so irritated, man, because I said it many times. You are going to go there. You are going to be used. You are going to be used. People or friends, subscribers who watched my videos regularly heard me say that. You can find my videos. It's unbelievable. I know one is when the Russians withdrew from that grain deal. I said the British will do the surveillance, or however you want to call it. And then that video that I made over there, it's one in April 2022. I think I made a video the same, that the British wanted to do the same thing, and the Americans. But now they got the useful idiots. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.